there is nothing sinful if someone says, I'm not settling down with a lady or a man that has children outside wedlock or is not a virgin. There is nothing bad in it. It is not a sinful decision to make. Hello, hello, hello. So good to be back here once again. My name is Abiola Olawale Vera Cruz, and I welcome you to today's episode of Close to Your Hearts. If you're just joining me on this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and also the notification button. On today's episode, we'll be talking about um full disclosure, partial disclosure, or non-disclosure in courtship before marriage. In recent times, some people have been saying, especially my brothers and sisters in Christ, they've maintained the opinion that whatsoever bad or good things that they had been engaged with, whatsoever bad or good encounter, that have been done in the past, is not meant to be talked about before marriage. And I'm like, really? I don't want to subscribe to that school of thought. Yes, I don't want to subscribe to that school of thought, because I believe that whatsoever, anything that has the potential to impact on your marriage, either positively or negatively, when blown open, should be talked about. This is to avoid a foundation based on deception. One. Also, this is to prepare the minds of both parties coming together in marriage for whatsoever challenges that may arise because of the mistakes or bad encounter or good encounter of the past. By the time they have the knowledge, by the time they have the understanding of what had happened in the past, and they took their decision to proceed with the marriage or even to quit, they know that yes, they are responsible for their decisions. How would you feel if you get married to a sister that had committed several abortions in the past and ended up with either a damaged womb or no womb at all? And when the marriage comes, when the marriage happens, you understand, both parties start running helter-skelter for fertility, for procreation, and the truth was now discovered that, oh, this sister has done. How would you feel? Two, how would you feel if you got married to someone who was once a cold guy and they eventually start looking for ways to hunt him or the family down? How would you feel if you start running helter-skelter and you don't have an idea of all this before taking the decision to settle with that person? So, would you still take that decision had you known what had happened in the past? Yes, I know a number of people cover up with the fact that if any man be in Christ is a new creature, all things are passed away. My dear, all things truly are passed away. But the repercussion, the implications, the effect of what had been done in the past still remains and should be talked about, to avoid founding your marriage on deception, to avoid unnecessary heartaches, either for yourself or for the party you are settling down with. So you see, while full disclosure is necessary, also bear in mind, after disclosing, I don't want you to think, oh, he is a Christian, she is a Christian. After disclosing, it will just still go ahead. Things will remain as normal. Don't expect that. It is not in every case. So you have to brave your mind. Yes, I'm saying it is difficult, really. It's a difficult thing. For someone you claim you love and all, this is the will of God for my life, and all of a sudden, after disclosing, he or she said, not interested. You understand? It's difficult to let go. It's difficult to handle no in that regard. You now start blaming yourself. Oh, why did I talk about it? But that means the person is not born again. No, don't think that way. Or that means the person is carnal. No. The fact that we are born again, the fact that we are saved and sanctified, doesn't rule out the fact that we are still human, doesn't rule out the fact that we have blood running in our veins, doesn't rule out the fact that we have our choices, we have our specs, we have whatever it is, standard and measures we've set for ourselves. There is nothing sinful if someone says, I'm not settling down with a lady or a man that has children outside wedlock, or is not a virgin. There is nothing bad in it. It is not a sinful decision to make. So, are you watching me this afternoon? You are about to begin the journey to forever. You are about to walk down the aisle and say that you do. Have you really disclosed? Are you team full disclosure, or team partial disclosure, or team no disclosure? Also, for my viewers out there, I would want you to join in the conversation by leaving a comment. Has it happened to you? You know who it has happened to? Let us learn from one another. Let's engage by leaving me a comment, telling me where you're watching me from, and also your opinion on this matter. Until I come your way again, same time next week, I remain your host, Olawale Abiola Veracruz. Stay blessed. Bye.